Today, I want to show you guys how to make insane pre-drop vocals for dubstep or any type of bass music. The setup is super simple, so simple that I did it in a hotel room on my MacBook speaker.
Like, you want like really generic stuff, like stuff about guns and like the mosh pit and like...
Yeah, absolutely. Mosh pit, great one. Mosh pit on the board. Boom, next. Rail breaker. I'm going to show you guys the process of how I track my vocals or phrases, and I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to post-process them and turn them into insane pre-drop vocals. So insane that your tracks are going to be certified. It's that good. Let's get into it. We are in Ableton right now, and you'll see that really all I have was a de-esser here because my syllabus into my interface was a little sharp when I was recording these takes. Before we get into it, I'm going to let you guys know that this rack is all Ableton native, and Truthless actually created this. And this may look familiar to a rack we had a couple years ago when me and him collabed on the vocal pack. It's very similar to that, but he has made so many improvements and it's so good. This is my favorite rack. I use it all the time on anything vocals that I want to use with my voice, and it gets insane results. So much that I made a 36 pack one shot and phrase pack, just like you heard in the beginning of this. That was actually a sample. And there's just so many.
Underground, yeah.
We got phrases in here.
That's all you got? Go back. Yo, DJ, spin that back. Yo, make it way heavier. Heaviest shit around.
Like, there's so many of these, and by the way, this 36 samples will be available on my Patreon. I actually dropped it on Thanksgiving, so a couple days ago. You can get this pack for free, along with my bass sample pack, along with my gunshot tutorial, all exclusively on Patreon. Links down below if you want it. This rack, which is Truthless, he's selling it on Gumroad. So just total disclosure, I'm not getting any money from him. It's just such a good rack that I use all the time, and he gave me the updated version that I just want to show you how cool it is to make vocals and your own vocals. Let's kind of go into this real quick, and I'll show you the process here. Generally, I want to talk like for like these pre-drop vocals, like this one right here. I'll show you.
This isn't even my final form.
Right? Without any processing, it sounds like this. This isn't even my final form. So kind of cringe. You can hear the humming in the back, like the background noise of the fridge of actual hotel. But I transpose it down. You could transpose it down to how far you want. I usually have Pro on, Performance turned down, and it sounds like this.
This isn't even my final form.
And if I transpose it back up, you can still hear what this rack does.
This isn't even my final form.
And we can just transpose it slowly down over time.
This isn't even my final form. This isn't even my final form.
And you can go kind of as low as you want. But the key is to have a little bit deeper in your voice. This. You don't want to be like, what am I doing? You still need to be pronouncing. And obviously I just like, you could just see like different takes I took. I was just having fun. And this is the fun part about it. Have fun with it and just record some stuff.
I can't hear you. Where's the bass? Where's the bass?
Like just random stuff. A lot of this didn't make the cut, but
Bang it! What's that flow?
you're like, oh, that kind of sounds like weird. But then I have,
What's that flow?
sounds way better. The cool thing about this rack, we'll just take, let's just take one shot that we liked before. Let's find something real quick.
Rhythm boy. Bro step. Bro step.
We have Dubstep, okay? And we have different things here. We have default, which is just going to really be your voice with more processing.
Bro step. Bro step. Bro step. Bro step.
Clean vocal, which is just really clean.
Bro step. Bro step. Bro step. Bro step.
And you have all these controls, which we'll go over here in a second. Lace Daddy, which is my favorite.
Bro step. Bro step.
Angry Guy,
Bro step.
which is really distorted. You might have to like tone out a little bit the high end. Deathbringer is really cool.
Bro step. Bro step.
Unsettling, really cool because it's like two layered, like one lower.
Bro step. Bro step. Bro step. Bro step.
So it's really cool. And if you have kind of like a naturally deeper voice, this works insanely good. And then Superboy as well.
Bro step. Bro step. Bro step.
So cool. Now the cool thing about this is you can tune in all these master effects. So let's go back to Lace Daddy real quick on Bro Step.
Bro step. Bro step. Bro step. Bro step. Bro step.
You can get parallel in here and you can do different stuff.
Bro step. 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 Bro
You want something really washed out, robotic, like almost like a distorted, out of your mind, like hair out vocal. And the cool thing about this as well is what you can do with the masters here is you can exclude macro from randomization. So you can keep it on if you want, but the cool thing is you can exclude this and then you just start hitting random. And this is like digging for gold when you sound design. It's not like, oh, every random is going to turn out cool, but you might come onto something cool. That's kind of like demented. Like, he's just so cool. Oh, that's kind of a cool one. And you can just save these, honestly. If you come across one, you just hit new, and you just hit them with the... And then you just keep adding, and you keep adding and adding. These all come stock in his as well. You can get those, but you just add to your list when you do random variations. And this is really cool for sound design racks that have these, like, presets, and you can randomize, is just add your own. The thing is, this rack is only $11, and it saves so much time and effort trying to make really cool pre-drop or just really cool dubstep vocals. It really makes it just effortlessly. And he's done so well with it as well. I didn't even go over, but he has like a native soothe that he built in with EQs as well that helps with the harshness, and you can move them around as well. There's a lot that I didn't deep dive in this because it would take a lot of time, but you can expand it out and see this. And yeah, it's honestly a rack that I've used for years, and now that there's actually finally a polished, amazing product, I want to support it because it's really, really cool. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, feel free to like it, comment down below what you think of the rack. If you guys want to join my Patreon, like I said, feel free. Links down below with his sample pack as well. I hope I see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.